The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
How convenient. It's a truck, though. Does that count?
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Barry was and is Barry. Greetings, I am CrossKnights. This is Let's Play Alan Wake. Final episode of chapter The Truth, or hopefully we'll find out the truth, because so far we've only found out lies. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, I want to put any manuscript pages that I miss. I meant no.
Was still a good distance away.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised I've never done that before. So I already showed that one. That one was about Barry being captured by the men. But yeah, I missed two coming up here. I don't know where they were. So. Like, seriously, how have I not accidentally done that before? It's right there. Alright, that should do him to the radio. Hopefully out of time there. Of me not talking. Ooh! Alright, so I currently have... 12 shot, 11, 12. Oh, but there's more ammunition here. Cool.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right?
That's
This
Alice.
is Pat Main on KBF FM. Hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
I hope you're all safe and warm tonight if you're watching this at night. Brave of you. I mean, it's actually... the game's not that scary. See, look at that. Not scary. Well, you gonna attack me in this thin corridor, are you? Okay. I'm gonna switch to my regular gun. You guys ain't nothing. I'm not even... Oh! Alright. I deserve that. I'm not gonna deny that I didn't deserve that. You got a long way to go. You gonna charge up the stairs, are you? That's what I thought. I moved out of the way anyway. To be fair, you won this game of chicken. I'm gonna reload slowly, because I don't... Yeah, you're bad at stairs. Sorry for trivializing you. Not that sorry, though. Alright, let's switch cards again. It's nice that everyone leaves their keys in their car. Either that or Alan's just amazing at hot wiring. Wonder, can you still hotwire cars? Like, cars have changed, like... 203's mother's car is practically a robot. She just, like, waves her key in the area and the car turns on. It's very weird. And there's, like, computer locking brakes and stuff like that. Is like... I can't imagine that you can just, like, rip a wire out and touch it to another wire and start a car now. I'm assuming it's different. But maybe car technology just can't change past a certain point, and it is still like that. I don't actually know. I know nothing about cars. I know that you put, like, rotten dinosaur remains in them, and they go forward. That's the extent of my knowledge, and that sounds wrong. So even that is probably not knowledge that I have. Oh, dear. Wait, do I get out? No, there's men all around, mate. I do not get out. I stay in the car. Also, you think lightning affects the Taken? Because if not, like, it should, right? I don't think he died. Impressive. Have another. Big boys take 2 car hits to kill. Ooh, it's hard to drive around in a field. I don't recommend it. I'm sliding all over. Woo! About face, scanning area. Hello. Hey, hair. That hay bale moved out of the way really easily. Ugh! Alright. Done hunting. The hunt is on. Whew. You know, I guess if I'm gonna be showing, oh my. Really? If I'm gonna be showing, like, pages I missed, I guess there's no reason that I couldn't just show, here, have this. I couldn't just show, like, the nightmare pages, too, but nah. That was a surprisingly, easy forklift to take. I was doing some theater work, and there was construction going on outside, and 203 and I were early, and I just watched them, like, dig this giant hole. It was really cool. I bet to the guy doing it, it's like, you know, humdrum and probably boring, but to me, it was like, he's just piloting a giant robot digging a huge hole that would, like, in the past have taken, like, 30 men to dig. I don't know. It's amazing what you can get used to, that's all I'm saying.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
Yeah!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson. Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Boom! Oh, look at this.
Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Where are you coming from? Oh! This is the most powerful light source in the game. It's freaking laser, practically.
Yes! Ow! Stay in the light! No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Oh! I see you. Boom. That was probably the longest range shot I've gotten in the game so far.
Please don't let me die. I'll go with my fire. This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Rock and roll! Woo! Ow! This may be the most awesome moment of my entire life. They are trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really? Children of the Elder God! Enjoy it! God damn it!
Children of the Elder God!
Back in the game! Yes!
Flashbang.
Oh! Did I do that?
I might need to switch to a shotgun soon. Oh! Children of the Elder Gods! Now that's how you set up a trap for the darkness.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
I have been thinking about doing, like, I haven't played this in like a week. I've been thinking about this like all week. There's a there's an achievement for doing this entire thing without dying. I died twice because I couldn't remember the damn controls. I couldn't remember how to do a flare. I didn't remember how to do a flashbang. And yet got the achievement. Don't know what's up with that, but that was an amazing scene. I love it. Like, oh god, it's just so cool. Like, I feel like the brothers were the most successful fighting against the darkness. Even better than what Alan Wake is doing. Because they definitely won, except apparently they just went insane a bit. You know, they went a little bit insane, but whatever. They were like 70s rockers. That could have happened anyway. But look what they set up. That was so good. Alright, let's go.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Not gonna. Yeah, that's much better. I don't even need to use the revolver anymore. I have so much ammo for the shotgun since I didn't use it. I am disappointed I died like that though. That was I'm cutting it out because it's gonna mess up with the amazing flow. But oh boy, what a great scene. Ooh, my cardboard cutout.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Sorry, Barry, I just saw something I need to go get.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Yeah, he's a weird... Nightingale's a weird character. I don't quite get why he's here. I don't get how he knows about Alan. It's very weird. And I don't know if he's here on an official capacity or not. So there's a bunch of things I don't know. And I don't know if you ever find out.
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got, before they ambushed me.
It's ridiculous that you got this far without a flashlight. He has a flashlight now, right? Yeah. Maybe he found a flashlight. I don't know. God, what a cool scene. I'm so sad at myself that I died, but I get it. I was hitting the wrong button constantly. I got immediately attacked, which would have been prevented by me hitting the flare button instead of, I don't even know what I hit. I was convinced... Oh, the battery button. I was hitting the battery button to replace my batteries. Woo! But yeah, look at this. Like, this is a light. Oh, God. This is a light where, like, you shine it in your friend's face. They try to slap you, but they can't because they're blind for, like, several minutes. So it's very nice. Alright. There we go.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Oh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
I'm a badass in a red coat that runs into the darkness without being armed by the light. That's how you impersonate Barry Allen. Also, his impersonation dead on. Alan, you're a dick. At least he took it in stride there. They are friends. Barry's probably the only one that can talk to him like that without Alan flipping out.
Wow. You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Well, they are the children
Look at all
of
this
the
stuff.
Elder
They must have done
God.
okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
We all spend a third
Oh,
of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job, what got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Oh, is this one of your
or
episodes?
Vice versa. In Night Springs.
So Alan Wake actually wrote some episodes for the
Tonight's
show.
episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones
let's watch.
who explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite one out of all of them. Like, what if you suddenly realized you were a dream? It's crazy. It's kind of, what is it, Haruhi Suzumiya is actually probably the most similar story to this game, I just realized. There was an anime that was incredibly popular back in, like, the early 2010s, I think. It's okay. The first series, okay. They do this weird thing where they play the episodes out of chronological order. You can watch them in chronological order if you find a thing online, but you shouldn't. It's meant to be watched out of chronological order. The only problem is the last episode's really dumb. They could have just not had it, if I remember right. They should have had that be the best episode. Maybe I'm remembering wrong, but it's really like the second to last one where everything goes down. And, like, chronologically, that would be, like, the fourth episode, like the last one. So they keep on, throughout the entire thing, they keep on referring to this crazy thing that happens. But you don't know what happens until the end. Yeah, I don't know. It might, if you like anime, it's kind of worth checking out. It was part of anime history. It's just, things are weird, like, no one talks about it anymore, because no one talks about anything. They just, it's really popular, and then, boom, people move on to the next thing. I guess I didn't miss any pages. That's surprising. I really thought I missed like 3 pages, but cool.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Yeah, they made moonshine made from unfiltered water from Cabin
The
Lake.
Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Oh. What if it was exactly a battering ram? By the way, I have maximum shotgun ammo. That has never happened to me before. I've never maxed anything but the other thingy. Children of the Elder God!
Good going, Al!
Huh. The Old Gods of Asgard. Yeah, I think I've mentioned the Old Gods of Asgard are sung by a band called Poets of the Fall. If you liked what you just heard while I was blowing up those guys, you might like what their music is a bit more... It's not exactly the same, but they're a pretty cool band now. I dig them. Alright, let's see. Also kind of cool to be like... Oh, snap, the darkness is coming. It's kind of cool to be a rocker and like, I'm just gonna buy a whole farm. Not gonna get the drop on me. Floodlights! Whoa, much better ambush, but still no. One shot. I didn't even charge. Beautiful. I can just use batteries unnecessarily. I had maximum batteries, too. They want to make sure you're stocked up for that big battle. Now I have maximum shotgun ammo again. What the hell? Alright, you know what? Stay out there, then. I'm gonna go get a coffee. Uh-oh. Nope. You're a warpy lad, aren't you? You shouldn't have come down here. Now you're stuck. That's hilarious. Here, stay in the corner. I have never defeated one of those guys that fast before. That's great. He had nowhere to warp to. Woo. Just floodlights and a flare.
We can make it through here, Al.
Can we? Can you? Don't get electrocuted. I don't know. I do like Barry. I was watching I was watching a synopsis. Apparently, not everyone likes Barry, but I don't know. I think extreme personalities work better for a game like this, where you're not spending a lot of time with the other characters. And he's got one. Damn it. No flares, no no flares, no flare guns or flashbangs. Batteries up. There we go. That truck can stay right there, thank you very much. Cool. Oh, Barry's over there. What the... Am I even supposed to be over here, then? Well, I'm definitely going this way now. This is probably the way I get to him. Alright. How did he get past? I guess the darkness isn't after him specifically. That would make sense. That's how we got here. Like, it'll attack him, it's just not targeting him.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
I'm not seeing I mean, I'm seeing a ladder. I'm not seeing a ladder that goes anywhere. Oh, can I go in here? Yeah. Hoo-yah! Wake Keto.
Be careful, Al!
Okay. Okay, Mom. I mean, to be fair, like, we suddenly get attacked by men cloaked in darkness, I guess you can say. I just thought he was just like, don't get a splinter. Oh, here we go. Lame, sir. Now, don't you feel silly.
You okay, Al?
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Yeah, they're not coming after him. It's all focused on good old Al. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. It's actually kind of like when you're just walking around, it's almost too bright. Tune in. Let's see what Pat's up to.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah.
Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff.
Which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
I've never seen a child in this town, so that's probably why they're doing fine. But no, it's the darkness. The darkness is doing it. It's not just a bunch of rowdy locals. It's the darkness. Cool.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
That probably could have just been opened regularly, but alright, we're gonna go by Devil May Cry 3 rules. Things work better if you do it more badass. I really should play Devil May Cry 3 one day, shouldn't I? I always meant to. Yeah. I think I bought the computer version and it was buggy. That's the only reason I did it.
You've got to be kidding me.
What? Holy crap. Come on, battery. Too far. No. Oh, crap. Yeah, there... I wasn't able to run away because there was a guy blocking me. That's terrible. I just ran into him and then got run over. Alright, well... Ridiculous. Alright. Let's use those flares.
You've got to be kidding me.
Alright, don't get tunnel vision. Where's the guy? Don't see him this time. See, I didn't even get warning like that. Weird. Usually there's warning. Woo! Alright, that was the biggest concern. Can we get to the house? How are we doing here? There's one page somewhere. Do I even deal with these guys? Probably. Can probably just leave, though. I probably could have just left. Ooh, you think there's a page in there? Buddy, did you see any pages from, like, some type of, like, thing that maybe even mentioned you. He's not listening. Is there someone behind me, by the way? No? Surprising. What? There's usually someone behind me. Alright. So then... Any goodies? No? That was really just a shed of person? It was a person shed? There was really nothing over here. Huh. Maybe they set this up so that, like, if you're having trouble, you could run here and then, like, kill the everyone else from a distance, but... I was expecting a little bit more, I gotta be honest. Ah, I needed to come here. Here's the keys. I mean, that might as well not even be on. I know we're supposed to like it when light bulbs are on, but that's annoying. I would turn that off. I would risk being clawed and taken. Ugh. I hate it. I hated it even for those few seconds. And I guess I go back.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
Sure thing, chicken wing.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah!
Wasn't that
Hey,
heavy.
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Very cool.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Still wasn't expecting it. What? Oh good, a chainsaw is just lodged into that tree. I don't really like that. Let me just look around. You know, if I missed the final page, I'll put it here. Was that a coffee thermos? In there? That means that if it was, it'll let me do something. I just assumed that I think the chapter ends once I go in there, so. Yeah, I may have missed the damn thing. Future CrossKnights here. Yes, I definitely missed a page. This is it. I have no idea where it is. I wish I knew. But I've only missed 3 manuscript pages the entire time, so I think that's pretty good considering.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
I really did see a coffee thermos in there. Oh. The old gods of Asgard. Alright, these are where they practiced.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Just looking around. They did put a lot of work into the environments in this game. I think it's good to appreciate it. It's a little bit hard when the light is this bright, though. Wow, 2 thermoses. You guys are going crazy. Just like the Anderson brothers. But as I said, it works to be crazy in this universe. Barry! Get out of here. You taken? You taken trying to block me, just like that guy that got me killed by the tractor?
Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh? You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
I can't read this. I can't read it. The light is too bright. Old gods know the truth. Ah, so just like the thing told me not to trust Emil Hartman. I can't believe I didn't realize that was talking about Dr. Hartman, who used to be when he was young, was an assistant of Thomas Zane. It's saying to trust them, so it's saying that they know the truth.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Ooh. We're getting close to something. Ah. Why is the fuse box always upstairs, by the way? Aren't those almost always in the basement? Like, I've never seen them, but all the fuse boxes in this game are upstairs instead of downstairs. They don't even have basements in this place. But maybe old houses were different. That would make sense.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Elizabeth Warren. Oh.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Sounds about right.
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Let me go back inside.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice!
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
See, he took all the manuscript pages and has been scattering them.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
And that's where my memory resumed.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Chapter 4, complete. This song's almost definitely gonna get me copyrighted, but this is the first one I'm gonna leave in without edits. It's the song, The Poet and the Muse.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used.
Did you hear that?
Now the muse she was.
I am going to talk over this, though, so sorry. You can find the whole song. I will post a link to the whole song in the description. I think like 8 of the Nightmare pages, by the way, are just the lyrics to this song, which was the ultimate deciding factor in me not doing it, that it seemed useless. I do believe I missed the final manuscript page. I have no idea where that was, so hopefully I can put that up. But yeah, so anytime... Oh, I love this part. You find the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, you're mad in the night. That's how you reshape destiny. Sorry, I have this on my Spotify playlist. I've actually... it came on when 2 and 3 and I were in the car recently. She's like, nerd, but it's true. Yeah, so anytime you saw Alan in the television, that was a flashback to him writing the story that is happening right now. The only reason that we're playing Alan now is because he suddenly realized what was happening. Like, he wasn't completely in his control. It's kind of like with Rose, where he was, like, sort of touched, but he came lucid enough to be like, this is a trick. This story ends with darkness taking over everything. If I can write my own escape, I can get out before I finish the story. He hasn't finished the story yet. He also knew about Thomas Zane and wrote him into the story. And he, like, sensed his presence, I guess, because, you know, I'm sure Thomas Zane is related to the Cauldron Lake, too. So he wrote Thomas Zane into the story to save him. And that was a logical... Because, again, he said it all needs to make sense. It was a logical way to make the darkness weak enough for him to escape. The thing is, the darkness can't control Alan like he can control Rose. Because they already said the darkness needs his conscious mind to an extent in order to escape. So it can only do slight influences. So that was another opportunity for him to escape. Anyway, I think it's very cool. Haruhi Suzumiya, I'm telling you. That's the most similar story to this. Alright, thank you very much for watching. This episode ended up being longer than I thought. I thought this was going to be like a short 18-minute one, but that's not how it worked out. Next episode, we will go to, I believe it's called The Clicker. So I'll see you then. Later.